Welcome to Godwin TV. If you're new to this channel, subscribe, like, and share. There is something that have been bothering me. I understand that in the world, Africa is the least developed continent in the world. And why this have been disturbing me, it is because I understand that we are blessed with all it takes to make that continent a very great continent in the world. But we are the least developed continent, and it has been disturbing me. Out of 54 countries that make the continent, 34 is the poorest countries in the world, and 34 of the 49 poorest countries in the world, 34 is from Africa. 34 is from Africa, and we have all it takes for us to live good, for us to live well, for the continent to be great. But we are still rated as the highest poorest countries, or the highest poorest continent in the world. As I was trying to search more about why are things this way, or why we are where we are today, I came across a video where our big mommy explained it, and I just pray we understand that we are really suffering from modern colonialism, and we understand that and try to fight to be free completely. I really pray we understand that and really fight for our complete freedom and make our continent great. Thank you. Watch the video.
We met you people 500 years ago. Look at us. We've given everything. You are still taking. It's true. I mean, where will the whole Western world be without Africa? Our cocoa, our timber, our gold, our diamonds, our platinum, our whatever. Everything you are is us. I am not saying it, it's a fact. And in return for all of this, what have we got? Nothing. Anti-personnel indoctrination against ourselves. If you go and cook your horrible diseases like AIDS, you say it is us. You brought us tuberculosis. We didn't have this big cough until white people came here. In exchange for Africa giving Europe 500 solid years of our people, I mean not Europe, the Western world, of our human beings to work your canes, to dig your gold, to taking gold itself, diamond, I mean, you know, fish, peanuts, palm oil, everything. In exchange for that, we have got nothing. Nothing. And you know it. Nothing. And you look upon, you know, white folks look upon us like monkeys. It is true. It's in your literature. Hey, you know, some of your best thinkers have said this about us. Have you heard of all these Germans, Have you heard?
Okay.
Yes. They said, Lord Burton, people like that, they said, we don't even have the brain of animals. That's what we've got from you people.
But don't you think that this is over now?
Over where? Is it over? Who said that 8 came from the green monkey?
I know so many of you will like say it's not true. This dude don't know what he's saying. It is because we have bad leaders. That is why we are suffering all what we are going through today. But that's not true. The truth is, the Western world have refused to allow African grow. And if you don't believe me, at least our big daddy, Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, will explain little about that. Watch the video. Thank you.
The level of interference by the Obama's government was very overwhelming. It's not as if I couldn't have won the election even with that. But if, by my own thinking, and also the way some other people look at it, they go outside the normal diplomatic relationship, then it should be mentioned. Sending that person to Nigeria at the eve of election, after Obama even issued a statement directing Nigerians to vote for the next chapter, that tells you something. And we should not sweep these things under the carpet. If a foreign country, whether African country or even America or any other country, interferes with our own elections, we should mention it. Immediately the Chibok issue came up, we expect Nigerians to be concerned. How do we get these girls out? Within a couple of days, we saw people going to the US would bring back our girls' placards. How? Why? And of course, the Mrs. Obama received one of those placards. I cannot take responsibility for the abduction. I don't control Boko Haram. They are criminals. But as a president, of course, you know, it's not the president that go to the field. You have security and intelligence officers that do the work. Let me admit that, yes, maybe they do their best, but their best was not good enough for us to recover the girls. That does not mean that I'm trying to remove myself from any blame. Yes, I may not be blamed for the action, but I could be blamed that my security and intelligence system were not strong enough to be able to rescue the girls.